Focus, focus. And yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, beautiful, beautiful word. Let's let God focus your ministry the way He's going to do it. Because, see, like they say, if you didn't have that thorn that wanted to be on your side, no matter who it's coming from, if you didn't have this and that coming at you, if you didn't have that coming at you, and truly, if you wasn't born again, I'll be telling you, you'll be going at them things without the Most High God. And sometimes, foolishness, accidents of some of us believers, of course, we went after them at one time, but when God reveals and opens your eyes to what He's really grooming you, what He's producing, what He's manufacturing, all that is just too beautiful. So you just love. Like I said, you love it. You start loving people's miscues. You start loving it, but at the same time, God still says we must instruct. So you instruct at the same time, but then you give thanks to the brother that you say, you know what? I remember myself a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I was a babe in Christ. I always knew that I was saved. That's what we would say, so everybody can understand. Focus, right? I always knew that I was saved, but it was just so many different things walking in my grass, walking in the seed that God was trying to develop and produce. And see, as a true born again servant believer, being a child of the God of Israel, you already know that God is planting you. You know He's planting you. But your mind sometimes go, nah, I want to get at that enemy. I want to get at that clown. I want to get that, and hey, listen, make no bones about it. They could be a clown, they could be idiots or whatever, but it doesn't, no, but you have to be thankful for them. You have to be thankful for them. Be thankful for their ignorance. Because, see, their ignorance, meaning absence of mind, produces your presence. It produces your presence because that's when you go to Christ. That's when you take up the cross. Their ignorance is a blank. Even if they're smart, even if they got intellect, even if whatever, it doesn't matter if they're a victim or whatever. Their ignorance is your plus because you go to Christ. Because their ignorance means they didn't go to Christ. That's what you got to realize. So they can say something practical. They can say whatever. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter when it comes to Christ. When it comes to the glory of the Father God. Everything that's below don't matter no more. So just always realize, always Trump, always not Donald Trump, always Trump, always step over in the shoes of peace. Always step over, all right. Always step over the negative. And as they say, Christ, this is in your hands. The foolishness they're talking about is foolishness. The foolishness they're talking about is based off of flesh and flesh alone. So, Christ is like you told Peter, Satan, get thee behind me right now because they're being used whether they want to realize it or not. It doesn't matter. So you have to be thankful for them. I mean, I truly embrace all the experience of life, whether they were good or bad now. I love it because it only produces good because it's God, like Christ said. We can do nothing without Him. So it's only God raising us up. So then you learn how to raise others up by just instructing them, oh, you made a mistake, brother, I still love you. Brother, don't worry about it. God cues the miscues. God starts to give you that true correction. See, the correction of God. Not so much of saying, fivefold, and this is what I do, and this is what I won't do. As I said, as far as I go, it's the Most High God that will instruct on every single step and every single the folding or whatever that you're doing. It doesn't matter as long as it's a song, as long as it's praising God, as long as you know you're praising God. That's just too beautiful, and you can't stop speaking when, and then you truly become that beacon that He wants you to become because He made you become that beacon because you couldn't become that without Him. So y'all, let's just continue to pray for wisdom, pray for discernment, pray for to take care of your families, pray just to overcome them thorns. Because let me tell you, if you're saved, you're gonna overcome the thorns anyway, one way or another. You're gonna say, yeah, I didn't see it coming. I never knew it was gonna come. I never knew this wisdom was gonna hit me. I never knew God was gonna raise my mental to this level. Was just to help me to salvation. That's what you gotta realize. It's your body, your spirit, your soul being salvated because you belong to Christ. You are a temple. So thank God. Focus on the Most High God. always, y'all. Peace. Love you, peace. Love you. Spread it out in the gospel. Or we spread out the gospel. We spread out the Christ, the water, and the spiritual baptism all day long, all the night long, all second long. We do it in our dreams. We do it in our visions. We do it when we wake up. We do it monster enemy. We do it behind the enemy's back. We do it in the enemy's face. We do it online. We do it offline. We do it when we're fasting. We do it when we're not fasting. We do it when we're praying. When we're not praying. We do it all the time. Glory unto God. Oh, peace.